Okay, for a bit of background, I'm going to be attempting, when I say attempting, Kloofsuits head base pattern. I am awful at making balaclava sort of foam based bucket heads. It's definitely not my strong point. The kind of style of head I usually make is either a sort of a faceplate system where it's a cast foam or a resin base. Which is also kind of a faceplate system. So I don't have that much experience in making bucket heads. So I thought who better to teach me than Kloof herself. So after all this, I'm going to be doing a small review. If Kloof can teach me how to make a bucket head, I'm sure she can teach anyone to do it. But yeah, so I'll turn the audio off and the time lapse should begin now. Okay, that's all the pieces cut out. I've separated them into 1/2 inch versus inch. There's two sizes of foam that you need to cut these ones out of. Right off the bat, I'm noticing there's a lot of pieces. For me personally, because I work from cast foam bases, I'll actually show you this. Normally, I don't actually need to do that much to bases in order to customise them. Add a wee bit of cheek fluff on, hollow them out, cut open the jaw a bit more, cut out the eyes basically, depending on different ear style, cut the ear base off, because I also do my ear bases in mine as well, but as you can see this is a faceplate system, so there's only 1/2 of the face. I've not actually decided if I'm going to convert this into a faceplate system or not. I probably will. It's just my preferred method. However, I am going to follow this through using everything but a balaclava because, as I say, faceplate system, I normally cut off half the face anyway, and then line the inside of that. To me it's just easier. But I'm going to follow through this based on the instructions, start to finish, aside from the balaclava of course. But yeah, now time to draw on lots of foam. as you can see, I have managed to achieve said base. I wasn't actually sure if I was going to be able to get this done in one day. I thought it was going to take me at least 3 days. My usual track record with this style of base is very long. I'm not very good at this style of base. The last kind of base of this type that I attempted was a cat. Didn't look like a cat, ended up looking like a fish. So that just shows how bad I am at this style. There was a couple of deviations I did do from the pattern. Namely, it was using contact adhesive. Important thing to notice with contact adhesive is that you need a respirator. If you don't have one of these, your lungs will hate you. Not only that, they will hate you for a long time after. So please use a respirator if you're going to use contact adhesive. The only other deviation I did was I did not use a balaclava. As I explained before, I use a faceplate system, and I'm going to be converting this to a faceplate as well. If you want to convert it to a faceplate, all you would need to do is cut behind the cheek, cut behind the ear, cut over the strap, and right back down and round on the other side again. And then you would need to add some elastic, probably 1 or 2 inch elastic at the back, going across here and coming down here. But yeah, that's super simple. Other alterations I'm going to do to this is I'm going to cut out the ear vents. That's just something I do. So you don't need to do that. That's an optional thing. I'm not sure it's in the pattern to do that, but you can do that. But yeah, it's a wildly different style than I'm used to doing. So as I say, I'm shocked I was actually able to pull it off. If you're a complete beginner, this does go through every step, start to finish. I actually followed through it as if I wasn't going to jump ahead and do other bits like, oh, I need to go and make my eyes now kind of thing. I need to go and make my eyes, and I'll do them while that's curing, I'll do this while that's sitting there ready kind of thing. I didn't do any of that, I just did it as the instructions said. The only thing I did jump about a bit on was where bits needed rounded and where bits needed dried and glued on, because I was using contact adhesive. If you were using hot glue, you'd be able to follow through stage by stage, start to finish very much. But yeah, definitely do recommend this, even if you just want to try a different style. But yeah, I shall take it off just a second. This is a 23. My head's a 21.5, so it is a wee bit big on me. But even then, I'm still very impressed with this. Yeah. In comparison to casting, because I do cast bases, as you know, it does take longer than a cast base, that's pretty much a given. But compared to my own foam carved bases, this is light years faster. So the whole build took roughly 5.5 hours for me. I'm sure if you're not using contact adhesive it will be faster. I just like to be a little bit difficult sometimes. But yeah, so I definitely recommend it. There's going to be a link in the description to Kloof's Etsy shop where you can purchase this pattern. It's not an affiliate link or anything like that. But yeah, if you want to give this a try out, click the link below. If you want to see what this ends up as, you can just follow me on my different channels. I will probably be posting a live stream of the process of furring this and whatnot, because this kitty is going to be for sale at Confuzzled 2019, so that's a couple months away, so it's eek. But yeah, thanks for watching. I hope this was helpful to at least some people. If not, I hope you enjoyed watching it.